Celtic recently wrapped up a domestic treble thanks to a winner at Hampden from Tom Logic, but before the appointment of Brendan Rodgers in the summer of last year, our treble looked a long way off. Brendan's predecessor Ronny Deila'S time at Celtic wanted 3 trophies, but was ultimately defined as a failure due to failure to make the Champions League group stage in either of his 2 seasons. His first ever game was at the start of his European journey against Reykjavik away in Iceland. A lot has changed at the club since then, a lot of the players have since gone. So, Deila'S' first game in charge, where are they now? Between the sticks that day was Fraser Foster. This was to be his last appearances in the Hoops, as he would later leave to Southampton and be replaced by current number 1 Craig Gordon. The Englishman has done well for the team, protected by a backline containing his former Celtic teammate Virgil van Dijk. This season the Saints went to the League Cup final, unfortunately losing in the final to Man United. At right back was Mikael Lustig, who's still at the club and is still the number 1 right back, seeing off healthy competition from Christian Gamboa. Lustig has held down his position for many years and that doesn't look like changing anytime soon, but Gamboa is probably the best alternative Celtic have had in the spell at the club, which has driven Lustig's performances up recently. At left back was Emilio. Emilio, like Lustig, is still at the club, but unlike Lustig, he is no longer the number 1 in his position. He has since been replaced by Celtic Academy graduate Kieran Tierney. Emilio is still a stable backup who recently signed a new 1-year contract at the club. One half of the centre-back partnership was the aforementioned Virgil van Dijk, who, like Fraser Foster, joined Southampton and contributed to their run to the League Cup final. Virgil has thoroughly impressed the Saints and has been linked with transfers which may cost over £50 million. Liverpool may be in trouble for tapping up Virgil van Dijk now, which shows the lengths clubs are willing to go to secure his signature. Celtic would make a good sum of money if Virgil van Dijk were to leave due to a 10% sell-on clause in his contract. Someone Celtic can't be hoping to make any money off in this window is his defensive partner for the day, Efe Ambrose. Efe is set to leave the club this summer, most likely to Neil Lennon's Hibs, who he already featured for while he was on an emergency loan there this season, helping them to the Scottish Championship title. The first member of the midfield was Stefan Johansson. Johansson was excellent that season, and Celtic supposedly received a £7 million bid from Aston Villa at the end of that season. The bid was rejected, but Johansson could sadly not continue his excellent form and was eventually sold to Fulham, who this season helped reach the Premier League playoffs, losing out in the first game to Reading. Next up is Charlie Mulgrew. Mulgrew was phased out under Deila'S, and although Rodgers allowed to train with Celtic before selling a move to Blackburn Rovers, he didn't make much of an impact as his Celtic career drew to a close. At his new club, he was sadly relegated to League One along with former Sale Anthony Stokes, who also started that day. Stokes always looked like he had an eye for goal, especially alongside Gary Hooper, but attitude issues hindered his progress at Celtic. Stokes scored a double in Hibs' Scottish Cup final win last season, setting up David Gray's last-minute winner against Rangers. Stokes, like Mulgrew, has since been relegated with Blackburn Rovers. Chris Commons remained at the club since then, aside from an emergency loan at Hibs alongside Efe Ambrose. Commons recently celebrated alongside his teammates at the trophy ceremony, as well as taking part in the Legends match alongside Henrik Larsson, Stilian Petrov and Lovomir Moravcik, amongst others. Goal scorer Callum McGregor is still at the club and started off the season as a mediocre squad player with a lot of fans to win over, but he has improved massively under Brendan Rodgers, forming an impressive midfield partnership alongside Armstrong, Brown, Logic, or whoever else he may be lining up alongside. Lee Griffiths was overshadowed by loanee John Guidetti in the first half of that season, but improved in the second half as Guidetti drifted off and really came into his own in the following season, scoring 40 goals in all competitions. He has been second string to Moussa Dembele this season, but still managed to score a good amount of goals and important assists, such as in the League Cup semi-final to set up Dembele. He's also scored goals at both Ibrox and Pittodrie. So that's it for this episode. Please suggest more lineups for me to cover and check out HITC Sport, who inspired me to make these videos, and your Max at Football, who I wrote a script for recently. I should point out this was written a couple of weeks ago, but still check out your Max at Football. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to subscribe, and I will see you guys possibly tomorrow.